Everybody, it's Greg Migliore driving the Aston Martin DB11. I am psyched to be driving Aston's latest sports car. This is the replacement to the iconic DB9. DB10, that was James Bond's car. Got a V12 engine, 600 horsepower, a twin turbo though. That's a new feature. It's a different sort of dynamic for a lot of Aston buyers. Been driving this car all day. It's got a good sound to it. It doesn't sound too turbo-y, if you will, and it's a strong engine. I like it. This car has striking design. The headlights in front, they're piercing. They kind of like, you know, they really stare at you. If you're coming up on a DB11 from behind, you'll see the taillights. They're kind of looking back at you too. So how's it drive? Glad you asked. You can tailor the chassis, which is right over here, and you can go through Sport, Sport Plus, or just GT mode, because after all, this is a GT car. And then, of course, with the engine and the transmission, you can tune those as well. The same 3 settings. Generally, what I've been doing today is drive in Sport Plus mode. I'm in Tuscany, Italy. It's a hot day. I've got a hot car. I want to have some fun. Listen to that car take off. Sport Plus is like an espresso with a cappuccino and then another espresso. I actually have had that today. I love my coffee. This is the place to get it. Now, this is a new platform. This replaces the long-running VH platform. And some of the benefits of this include more cabin space and a lighter overall curb weight. That's a good thing. That means this car handles better, it feels tighter, it's more rigid than its predecessor. And in general, for you, the enthusiast, this car is more fun to drive, and I think it's a little more comfortable. How's the chassis feel? Well, it's a tight car. It's a sporting car. Some of my journalistic colleagues on this trip have been mentioning that it's, you know, they think it's more of a GT car. It's true, but I think it's still plenty sporty. It's plenty athletic. Don't let these 2 seats behind you dissuade you at all. This is a car with plenty of attitude. Driving around in this car is definitely an experience. You buy an Aston Martin because you want to stand out. It competes up against a lot of different things, everything from like Ferrari Californias to high-end Porsche 911s to Bentleys. There's a lot going on here as far as the competitive set. And when you buy an Aston Martin, you want to be the guy who's different. I think that's cool. Look around the cabin. We've got the digital speedometer, the gauges in front of you. If you want to change the settings, change the suspension, change the engine and transmission settings, right here, these buttons. Since we're going slower, I'm going to drop it into GT mode, which really makes this car a comfortable car. So the DB11 starts at north of $211,000. It goes on sale late this year in the United States as a 2017 model. This is a very important car for Aston Martin too. Aston Martin is completely relaunching, redoing its product lines. Sports cars always will be the signature product for the company, but coming up in the future, at the end of the decade, around 2020-ish, they're going to have 7 models. That means the DBX crossover is going to be a reality. They're going to really get Lagonda back up and running and look for some electrification. So there you have it. It's a quick lap around Tuscany in the Aston Martin DB11. For Autoblog, I'm Greg Migliore.